Yeah, this is another RanTcid Mayo video where I'm going to rant. You hear what I said? I'm going to rant. That's why you're here, right? Because I'm ranting, right? That's why you tuned in, right? This is a topic that's been on my mind since I first started making rant videos. This is not anything new. This is not a new occurrence. This has been going on for months since the very first video I've ever done in this series. And it cracks me up about how stupid some people could really be. You know, when you tune into a rant video, you're supposed to get ranting. You're supposed to expect ranting. You know, that's what it's about. Okay? It's amazing how many dummies out there don't even understand the idea behind a rant video or what they're even watching. Case in point, many times when you make these videos, you're going to get people that are going to say stuff like, first world problems. That's a big one. First world problems. As if to say, oh, you think you've got it bad? How about other countries? How about other people around the world that are starving? How about people around the world who have cancer? Or what about other more serious things? Now the good one that everybody has is the coronavirus, you know? I had a real rocket scientist on here one time recently saying something like, oh, you know, well, the coronavirus is what's really, you should stop worrying about these little things. You know, you got the coronavirus out there and people are losing their lives and you're complaining about this? Get a sense of humor, folks. Do you have a sense of humor? That's the point of these rant videos. It's supposed to be... Let me lay it out for you, because obviously it's got to be spelled out for you. These videos are kind of whining and complaining and bringing to light little everyday irritants, little itsy-bitsy annoyances that we all share. And the idea, you would think, is that everybody knows what that's like. Oh, I see. This guy got a flat tire. Oh, yeah, I know what that's like. Don't flat tires suck? Yeah, I know. What's that? Oh, you had a problem the other day where you were supposed to get a tax refund and the refund never came. Oh, yeah, isn't that annoying? Oh, I hate that too. Right on, brother. That's supposed to be the point of this. You hope that people could understand, commiserate, and we could come here and kind of have a little chuckle about it. Lighten up a little bit. Try to understand. I don't have to lighten up. That's not the point of these videos. The videos is that I lay it on thick, supposedly to give you a little chuckle, give yourself a little giggle. That's the idea behind it. But it's amazing how many people will watch me complain about something as, you know, some everyday little annoyance and something that really kind of grinds your gears. And they'll say, first world problems. I didn't realize you were keeping score. Were we keeping score? You have a lot of bean counters out there that want to count the beans, you know. How important is it? You know, there are little children, God bless them, God help them, who have cancer, you know. There's little children that have cancer. You're worried about the fact that you there's no toothpaste left in the tube this morning when you tried to brush your teeth? You got the coronavirus out there, claiming thousands of lives right now, and you're worried because you cut yourself shaving? You missed the point. Look, if I was going to list things from most important to least important, what's the most critical problem you could have? Well, of course, stuff like world hunger and illness, coronavirus victims, and the pandemic we're facing now, those would be way at the top. But nobody said that these little irritants that I'm complaining about have to be way at the top, a priority. They're not. They're not a priority. In the grand scheme of things, if I was going to list something like, me not being able to find the twisty on the Wonder Bread after I put it down on the counter and spending like 10 minutes trying to find the damn thing. If I was going to rank how important that is for world problems and things, on a scale from 1 to 10, it would probably be 270 gazillion trillion. Okay? I mean, it's not important in the grand scheme of things, but that's not the point. You know, you're having a rant series. That means you're going to be talking about things to rant, little day-to-day things, little day-to-day things that get in your side, little thorns that get on your hip. That's what these things that get on me wick, whatever all these different kind of, you know, statements you can think of, little descriptors you can think of. That's the point. So if you don't have a sense of humor, if you don't appreciate rant videos, and you don't know why the heck you're here, don't watch. It's that simple. I have a rant series, and in order to have a rant series, you got to have things to rant about, and they're supposed to be just little everyday inconveniences, little everyday things that little holes in your day that get in there. And we're all supposed to be able to identify with them. We're all supposed to be able to to relate, to share in the misery, and to know and remember the times it's happened to you. That's what it's about, folks. I shouldn't even have to spell this out for you people, but some people are just so dumb. Okay? And I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. And I know some people are going to be offended. I don't mean to offend. I'm going to tell you, I know there are some of my regular viewers who I like very much, and I'm going to throw you a bone here. And even some of them have said, ha ha ha, first world problems, ha ha ha, good naturedly. I understand. This is not for you. This is not aimed at anybody here who's one of my regular viewers and a good friend, and people who know where I'm coming from and just having a little fun. I'm talking about these idiots. Usually there's somebody that doesn't comment much, maybe never saw me before, just comes on here and what are you complaining about? You're worried because you got a pebble in your shoe this morning. You were walking around, you had a little pebble in your shoe, and it was hurting your foot. When you're talking about people over here that are losing loved ones in a pandemic, for God's sakes, get a sense of humor and shut up. Stay safe, everybody.